Hey family, what's going on? Klaus here, and thank you guys so much for tuning back into Rome Total War. I love this game, guys. I'm having so much fun as we are attempting to take over the world. In the last episode, we didn't do anything as far as like taking over land. However, we did take over this fort over here in Aetolia, basically en route to Thermon. Now, I am very upset with the fact that we have been basically removed from the waters of between our lands, because this is where most of our troops are coming from, our economic heartland of Tarentum and Croton, sending them over to Apollonia to fuel the front in hopefully taking over the Greek and Macedonian area. Unfortunately, we've lost that connection, but hopefully, I mean, look at this. Admiral Marcus not too far away, so maybe we'll be able to take out the Greek Navy. There's no way to really be able to tell. 48 by 48, a strength ratio of 4-3, so maybe we'll be able to take these guys out. I don't know. Oh, clear defeat. That just isn't right. Okay, well, we need to get these guys back, and unfortunately as well, from last time, we had another navy get a hit twice, and they were carrying some reinforcements. So now we have two Astati just hanging out in here in southern Greece. We need Admiral Manius to survive and get back over here so that we can throw Captain Caius up here and send him up here to the front. So we don't want to lose the 320 troops, even if they're just going to inch their way through and get past these two cities. If they're even able to, I have no idea. But today, we want to focus on trying to get Amulius Brutus, who I am really starting to like. He's a pretty tax assessor. This, you know, he's a decent guy. Roman hero. Ooh, tales of this man's courage are common currency in all the forms of the Roman world. He is becoming a celebrity, a true Roman hero. +3 to morale for all troops on the battlefield, and 15% bonus to your popularity with the people. That's really great. So Amulius, who is, I think he's the second-born son. I don't think he's the third. Yeah, Amulius Brutus is the second-born son of our original leader Tiberius, who is 60 now. Unfortunately, Amulius's first son died in the battle against Eporidorix, way up here to the northwest. So that's very unfortunate. But I think the Julii took care of him. I haven't seen him around. Don't know where he is. There's Belinus. I believe he's the leader. Lugotorix is just a family member. So I don't know where Eporidorix went, but he killed him over here in Dalmatia. So very unfortunate. But now we're having to deal with the Macedonian sending troops nonstop. So what we're going to do first is, I guess we can maybe repair our troops up a little bit. Let's actually merge those two together. Perfect. So now we have some. Actually, I think that was not a smart idea. I could have repaired the Hastati, but that's all right, I guess. Equite, not very many Equite. We do have the mercenary Peltas and the Velites. They did a fantastic job, by the way, against the troops in the fort, throwing over and destroying that one phalanx. That was fantastic. So what else do we have here? We have, oh yes, Luca Antonius is in Teramon, and we have already killed the family member that was living in Teramon. So now it's just Cretan archers, which I love. I love Cretan archers. They're fantastic. Long-range missiles. They're not the best. Their missile attack is 12, though. I mean, they do a great job when doing what they do. Militia cavalry. We have some hoplites, some militia hoplites, and some militia cavalry. So just a very basic army in there taking on Teramon. This will be our first Greek city that we attack. Now, do we have the strength, though? That's the question. Do we have the strength to take them on? Now, if we pull all of our troops out of this fort, then, and if we change, you know, we end the turn, then we will actually lose the fort. So I would hate to lose the fort. So I guess what we should do, let's get Hastati, and let's get, who do we want? Titus or Nero? Nero's pretty good. Titus is not good. Rather lazy is right there. You can't see that, but inactivity would be this man's favorite pastime if he could find the energy. That's funny. And careless. This guy is terrible. Titus Brutus is awful. So I think that maybe moving him, since he doesn't need to actually manage anything, he just needs to be there and be cavalry. And Apollonia will continue to gather troops. And Amulius, by the way, oh yes, Cretan archers. This is going to change the game right there. Having one unit of Cretan archers is going to change the game for us, and then another mercenary hoplites. Perfect. I'm going to hire those. There's no way I'm not going to hire those. Now we have ourselves a formidable. I think this army can take on Teramon. Meanwhile, over here in the economic heartland, we're continuing to grow our cities. Vibius Julius is running to Tarentum, which is our capital, and it has 5,140 troops. Again, I'm sorry that you guys can't see that detail. That's annoying to me too, but we're just having to deal with that. And then Croton, same thing. We're growing these cities, trying to get to 6,000. Right now, this city has 5,140 population. We need 6,000 in order to be able to finally get the archery range, which I think, yeah, right here. Archery range will allow us to finally get Roman archers and ballistas too. Ballistas are great. So both of those would be nice. But right now, we're just having to deal with what we have. Now, what happened to the... Yes, there's Admiral Marcus. Very nice. Okay, so let's actually get a Baramay training up in both of these. Unfortunately, we're losing the Navy battle, but at least we're winning the ground battle. And if we could take Termon, this would be a huge hit to the Greek economic system here in Greece. Honestly, the majority of it is owned by the Macedonians. So let's just... and where's the other? Oh, Macedon's over here too. And oh, I'm so glad we came to check this out. Yes, the actual Scipio have finally decided to do something. So now I have moved Captain Quintus over to oversee the battle because I don't want them cheating. And then next we have, it looks like they're kind of going on the offensive against Mediolanum. So I might as well kind of get into the thick of things down here and maybe we can see this fight. But hopefully we'll be able to witness this city siege and maybe even prevent the battle from being falsely won. So next step, Amulius, let's put Termon under siege and build some rams. All right, just build some rams, maintain siege. I don't think this army, as it stands, can stand up against Amulius Brutus. Now moving on. We've already got all of our buildings started up. House of Julii. Ooh, they're heading south. Very interesting. Oh, all right, that is interesting. So the army of Quintus Scipio, who is sitting on a ton of Astati, some Velites, ooh, Roman archers. They're doing a great job. Those might be the original that they started with. I'm surprised I didn't. And then we've also got Quintus Scipio. He's age 43, not very good. And he is also sitting on, or he's got Aulus Scipio, who happens to be just 22, not very good, against Dionysios of Sparta, and then Antigonos of Sparta. Both of these guys are hanging out here in Syracuse. So I say we fight this on the battle map. Let's enjoy a city siege here in Sicily. And again, this is not really me trying to fight the battle. I've only got one unit of cavalry. But what this is me trying to prevent the computer from just allowing the Romans and giving the Romans cities.
Before night comes again, this battle will be over. Whether the day goes well or ill is in our hands. The gods will favor those who help themselves, so take up your...
Yeah. Big battle, big victory speech, whatever. We're really not gonna fight, so you don't really need to pump up your guys. There's only 109 of you anyway. So what we'll do is we will bring the Equite here. There we go. We're gonna bring the Equite here. Let's put them more of a long, there we go. And then what we'll do is as soon as the battle starts, we're going to put them behind there and just try to keep them safe because I don't want to lose these armies. Now, this is Syracuse, and this is the Roman Scipii, the House of the Scipii. And it looks like they have like some Astati in one of these things, a siege tower, which these things are good for walls. You know, you need those. There's some ladders for walls. There's a ram for the gate. Looks like a pretty straightforward composition. There's the general. Is there two? Yeah, there's two. There's two generals. And then the Greeks, which I find interesting that they're here at Syracuse to begin with, but they are it's a big city, guys. This is by far the biggest city we've seen. I think this is a level 3 city. I think this city is bigger than any city that we own. So it's gonna be really interesting to see and be able to commentate and be able to figure out like how the battle is going, who is winning, who's losing, etc., etc. So without any more delay, let's get our Equites back here.
Be busy today. The enemy have brought more men to the fight.
Oh, well, good thing we got our Equites out of there because yes, the Greeks have some reinforcements through over here. But the most important thing is that they're able to defend the city. So likely what's going to happen is these reinforcements are going to go through that gate, make it into the city. Now, they're not bothering in defending the walls, which I find to be really sad. Right now, all of these towers are owned by the Greeks. And so as these troops approach these towers, like for instance, these towers here, I bet you they're already shooting. Yes. Still shooting. All right, and these these things actually do pretty significant damage. So what they're doing is they're shooting fire at the ram, because if they can prevent the ram from actually, you know, making it to the gate, then they will prevent all cavalry from making it into the city, because there's no other way for cavalry to get in as through the gate. So this ram is now under fire. It's burning, it's gathering damage, which is very, very sad for the Romans, because now the cavalry are pretty much rendered completely useless in the fight. Now, I think they could, if they take both these towers, if the infantry are able to get on top of the walls and take both of these towers, then they would be able to still open the gate, but they can't break the gate open at this point. But the Greeks have decided not to defend their walls, which I find to be very interesting. So let's check out what they have in the city. Okay, so the city was pretty much defenseless. It's the reinforcements that are going to make this game or break this game for the Greeks. The reinforcements in here are only a phalanx, and it looks like a family member who is probably right there. There he is. So yeah, it makes sense that they're not on the gate because, or on the wall, because these two troops don't do well on the wall. Actually, these can't be on the walls, and then these are phalanx troops. They're the hoplites, so they don't do well on the walls to begin with. So it is all about right now. These guys, they're gonna make their way onto the wall. They've already stopped from getting through the gate, which good job on the towers, right? The tower is gonna be shooting down onto these troops. I mean, they've already lost 3% altogether. Both my army and their army collectively have lost 3%. I haven't lost any though. And then these reinforcements, are they even approaching? What are they doing? They might... Yeah, they're approaching. Okay, that was really weird, but yeah, they're approaching slowly. They've got plenty of hoplites, peltasts. There is a that's just cavalry. I don't think this is a family member. Oh, it is. I remember that now. Yeah, this is a family member too. So the Greeks, what they're gonna do, it looks like they're aiming to go around the corner to actually fight them in the open field. That is not, well, I don't know. I can't decide right now how I feel about that, to be honest. Whether they're going to go through the gate or not, but this is going to be a very, very easy battle for the Romans to win, as long as they do two easy, simple things. One, take this gate and get their cavalry into the gate. That will be doable by getting their infantry up there, have them go through the towers, take ownership of the towers, and then I believe the gate will be openable, if that's even a word, openable. Once they get through and they open the gate, then they rush to the plaza. If they can take the plaza, the timer will click down and they'll win. If not, then these guys are going to come through and they're going to create a defensive barrier, and they have a lot of phalanx and we do not. So it's all up to the Romans. They better work fast, and I think they are. They are. I mean, you can see inside of this siege tower that they're climbing up right now. Once this gets so full, the thing will drop and then they'll jump on. The ladders, they're not even moving the ladders. That looks like the ladders are glitching out right now, which is super sad for them. And then these guys too, they're not even moving right now. It seems like both of the armies have completely froze up. They probably panicked because they lost their ram. These guys are just standing here getting shot right now. At this point, we're at 6% dead just from the towers. I mean, like, city sieges are difficult, and they're definitely not overrated. They're definitely underrated. So here we go. These guys are gonna jump out. Now, what are they gonna do next? If they're smart, they'll go that way. They might not even go anywhere because it's gonna take forever for all of these troops to climb up this thing individually. There's 160, and there's only one unit here. So they won't even separate, will they? No, they're not gonna separate. They're gonna wait. They're gonna wait till all of them make it up. The ladders aren't doing their job, so that's bad. So they only have one way to get up onto the walls. The only way that they're gonna make this happen is if they get through the gate. And then on the other side, we have all of these reinforcements, and they're slowly approaching. So I think what we ought to do is let's go ahead and go into triple game speed and see which direction these guys are going. Are they gonna go through the gate, or are they just going to go around the wall? If they're smart, they'll get inside the gate, because the Greeks are better at fighting in city streets than the Romans, simply because of the hoplites, one-sided powerhouses. And look at that, there's the boats. That's cool. Which direction is that? That's to the east. That must be where the Scipio's boats are landing. I don't know. Maybe that's the Greek boats. I don't know, but it looks like these guys are they're gonna skirt around the corner here. Is that what they're doing? There's the general, or at least some cavalry right there. Yeah, they're kind of traveling together. Yep, that's exactly what they're doing. And then on this side, again, the ladders aren't doing anything. Very unfortunate for them. Wall fighting in Rome Total War did have its glitches on occasion, but yes, the entire troop has now made it through. And these guys are probably going to start working their way up. And these guys are, yep, they took...
Our soldiers have done well.
Soldiers have done well. They've captured the watchtower. They've got the thing. That's good. So now, oh, look at what they're doing. Very interesting. Now they're going down onto the floor. Again, I told you guys, oh, okay, finally. Now they have ladders. They sat there and they got demolished by these towers. This unit's practically completely is dead by over half. Those towers is completely wrecking. Now they've got their ladders going. This ladder still looks like it's glitching for some reason, but this ladder's not. This ladder's finally working. If they take those and open the gate, they have a pretty good chance. Meanwhile, there comes the Greeks. And they're going to have to set up defensively. I'm very surprised the Greeks decided to take them out in the open field, because they would have had a much better chance of taking them in the city streets. But apparently they don't know that. And this is also what gives the... let's go ahead and put it in normal speed now. That's what gives the player an advantage, is that we're able to sit and we're able to analyze the real strategy based on all the things. All these things, all the game does is it does the mathematical breakdown and figures out, you know, what they should do, which is not always right. Math is not always right. That's why intuition is important. So yes, this one tower is now owned by the Scipio, because the Scipio went through it, and so now it's actually shooting down onto the Greeks, and that's not good because the Greek leader is standing in this cluster on the other end. Granted, you know, it's decent positioning, but not the best. And oh, they got the gate open. Hey. I don't know how they did that. The unit that went onto the wall, they took ownership of these thing and finally opened the gate. So that was good for them. That was a good move for them. So now we have 2 units of cavalry. Look at all these dead Romans down here, by the way. They abandoned their ladders. Dead Romans, all from the watchtowers. And by the way, the watchtowers have no limit on their ammunition. So there's nothing that they can do but just sit there and get shot at. These guys are going to go through the gate. Gates are a little glitchy as well, but now they're into the gate. I like the blue of the Scipio too. I've actually never played as a Scipio. I think that'd be kind of fun someday. But we have, yes, there we go. There's the Hastati. Hastati are here. It looks like they're kind of just scouting up ahead, but there's about to be all kinds of battling going on down here. The Scipio and the Greeks have actually, they're fighting. The Scipio are using their general to fight off the Greeks. They literally, Scipio literally charged into phalanxes with their general. I'm telling you right now, if they lose one of their generals or both, they're gonna be in big, big trouble. And actually, I will be too. Because there's nothing else, like, there's nothing for me to hide behind anymore. Yep, there we go. One of the generals now running. You should not charge into phalanxes with your general. It's just a bad idea overall. That guy ran away. This guy's doing okay, but that's because he charged against Peltas. So yeah, I mean, of course you're gonna win that one. Let me see, 55 of those guys left. These guys, what are you doing? You're not coming after me, are you? Oh, wow. Oh, no! Oh, no! The general just charged directly into a... Oh, that hurts my heart and my soul to see. Yeah, that was bad. Who just died here? Aulus Scipio has died because of that charge. You basically charged yourself, or maybe that was the owner of that previous unit. I don't know. Are you guys coming after me now? No. Just leave me alone. Just leave me out of this. I don't want anything to do with your fight. I'm just here to spectate. All right, don't worry about me, guys. But yes, so it looks like, unless this guy's leader is still alive. Oh, that's him right there. So Aulus died, his unit broke, and they ran. That's how that happened. But this guy is still fighting. He's actually routing right now. There's only 3 of them left. It looks like he survived. Yeah, so this guy survived. He's gonna run that way as fast as he can. And I'm trying to just get away. Let's just get you way out there. All right, so Greeks, what's next? You guys gonna go into the building now? I mean, there's a lot of infantry chilling in here, and they're probably gonna beat you down unless you get in there and start phalanxing them. Greeks, hello. 33%, 35%. So far, pretty even battle. And the bad position the Romans have put themselves in is now they're going to be surrounded. If the Greeks will get it figured out and go inside the building. If they chase me, they need to just get me further away. Oh, I'm still running. Okay. What? What? No way. Guys. Yes, that guy got shot by a watchtower. That's their... No, that's not their leader. Is this their leader? That is their leader. Wow. So Aulus Brutus and now Quintus... Oh, I'm sorry, Scipio. Aulus Scipio and Quintus Scipio have both died. This one by the off shot of a watchtower. I'm telling you, city sieges are dangerous, but that is one of the family members of the Scipio family. Both of them have died in this epic attack on Syracuse, and that is just brutal, man. That is just brutal. So next, I guess, with both of the Scipio leaders dead, we have just a bunch of phalanxes and cavalry. They can't get through this, though. They can't get through this gate because it's been closed and now it's owned by the Scipii. So I guess they have to make a decision. Are they going to try to prioritize me? And actually, you know what? Just to help them make their decision, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out my cavalry. I'm going to put them way over here. All right, let's just send them way over here. There we go. That'll work. So get them further away. Stay away from the towers, by the way, guys. Here. Go this way first. Stay away from the towers. We've seen how deadly those towers are, right? So we got Greeks. Oh, and looks like the Greeks and the Romans are meeting on the plaza now. Get in your phalanx, guys. Phalanx. There we go. Phalanx, hurry. Hurry, phalanx. Hurry! What are you doing? Or are they going for the... Wow. All right. Well, you guys missed a very easy situation. Okay, that was not smart. So while that grinding fight happens in the stadium, the hoplites are a fairly even match. I believe the hoplites will probably take it. The rest of the Romans are making their way through slowly, and these hoplites, the Greeks, are just standing here. Hoplites, get on the wall, get the gate, and get your troops into the wall. This is not going to work. I've run my guys out of the way. There's no way they're distracted by me now. Unless, well, another option would be if they came around this direction, which is looking like the thing they might do, and come through this gate because it's still owned by the Greeks. So, guys, are you coming? What are you doing? Nothing? All right, well, let's get my troops away even further. Let's go hang out with these, what looks like ruins, but I don't know what they are. Let's go over here. And y'all can run because you have nothing better to do with yourselves. And let's see how this little grinding fight is going. All right, looks like, yeah, the Roman general, or the Greek general, and the phalanx is handling the hastati very, very nicely indeed. The percentage killed is now 46 to 47. Oh man, this is a grinding fight. I mean, this is all the Greeks that are left. All the Romans are in the city. Now the Romans are running. If the general's smart, he'll just chase them down now. Just chase them down. Go, get him. And I mean, I want to go for my fellow Romans. I do. I want them to win. But I also don't want them to win because eventually they will be my enemy. But both of these will be my enemies, so I'm just happy that they're killing each other. That's good too. Look at all these guys. All the infantry are in. These Greeks are just standing here. Guys, do something with yourselves. Climb the thing and open the thing. This is horrible. I don't know what logic this is. Maybe the way the game is dealing it right now is that they're waiting until this group is dead, which would not be a smart idea because once the Romans own the plaza, they win. Oh my goodness. Well, let's just skip ahead and see what happens. It looks like the Greeks may be coming around the corner. The Romans are just slowly marching their way across. It is possible that these Greeks, if they set themselves up in a good way, could defend against all these, but it would be very, very difficult indeed. In fact, if I wanted to play a campaign on this game that I thought would be probably easier, I would probably choose the Greeks because they can have these hoplites, and if you set yourself up right, these hoplites are massively powerful. And speaking of, where are the cavalry? What happened to the cavalry? Are they over here? Oh my, they're still, excuse me, trees. Oh, excuse me. All right, so this general is just wrecking right now. These are Velites. They're not going to do any good at all. So you guys need to charge. Guys, charge. You need to charge. There we go. They're charging. Charge these guys too. Handling them nicely. Yes, this is a phalanx. Get your phalanx and stay there. Perfect. Yes, we need the general to finish mopping up and come over here and hit these guys from the side. Before, nope, they're not going to make it in time. These are, these are archers. This is a first look at archers, by the way. Interestingly enough, several episodes, how many? 4 episodes into this series now? And we are just now getting a look at the archers. They are not the best. These are short-range archers. They have to be pretty close, but they're much better than Velites. So, can these phalanx fight off? I don't think so. These guys are way outnumbered. But look at this. There we go. Get these Greeks in. Chase them down. Wreck them from here. I think they can cause a mass break and wipe these guys out. And as they chase them down, these guys will easily break because they're just archers. And, ooh, look at that. Those two are breaking. Are these archers? No, they're shaken. The archers are shaken. We need these cavalry to hit these guys from the side. There we go. Mass break. That's 1. And wavering, routing. That's 2. Hit them again. Hit them. Chase them down. Take them out. Archers. Archers are broken. Everything's broken. Chase them down. You fabulous, fabulous Greeks. Do it. Keep going. Keep chasing them down. All these guys are routing now. That was amazing. That shows you the power of cavalry. Even though they outnumber them now, but at probably 2 to 1, that was a fantastic hit by the Greeks defending their home territory. Meanwhile, the rest of the Greeks are here. Are they going to go through this gate, or what are they doing? If they're still pursuing me, then that's irritating. I really want them to get into their city. I'm surprised that they're doing as well as they have. They really turned the tides. Look at that, 86% of our troops are down, only 53% of theirs. I mean, yeah, they've taken some pretty hard knocks. Really hard knocks, to be exact. But just very, very impressive indeed. Where is... Oh, yes, they're still chasing them down. Keep going, guys. Keep going. Chase them down. Wipe them out. What are you doing? Get over there. Get. Go. Go, go, go. Go. You are a magnificent man. You're amazing. Go, go, go. Get that one. You can't let that guy get away. Chase him down. And there you go. Okay, now go through here. Take these guys out. Very nice. Fabulous attack. Very fabulous for the Greeks. Or defense. There wasn't necessarily an attack. That sounds like offense. But what are these Greeks doing? Are they still hanging out outside? They're coming around. Well, these are Greek. What are they shooting? Oh, they're shooting these guys. Well, that works. I guess we need to get our cavalry and move them out here. You guys can run. You're fine. Okay, and then I think all the Romans have been chased off. I do see one unit here. How many of them are here? Are there any here? Is that a glitch? Oh, no. Yes, this is like the last Romans that are actually still pursuing. Every single army, every single unit is here. And yes, they're still running. There are only a little bitty bite-sized pieces of Romans left over here, over there. Over here, they're getting shot down by these towers like crazy. These Greeks, for some reason, are coming this way. They don't even need to come in here because the last of the Roman army that is left is right here. Some of these fantastic and amazing guys. 16 Romans are all that's left and trying to take the city. I do not think, Velites, that you have what it takes. I really don't. And that's not a knock on your abilities, but more like a knock on your numbers. You just don't have the numbers. There's some Peltas there. They could probably take you on one-on-one. And I think they're shooting at you too. The archers were Roman. Very nice. So there's the phalanx. They're coming as soon as all they're broken.
Need to learn the value of decimation. If they had discipline, they would not run.
Nope. I'm glad they're running because it would be dumb if they stayed and fought. Yep. Okay, so that'll do it. Am I able to withdraw? Why aren't I able to withdraw? Why can't I withdraw? I guess because there's still troops in the city. Alright, well, let's just fast forward and wait. Alright, all the Romans have been removed from the city, but for some reason I'm not able to withdraw. I'm way over here. I'm way over here. and the other Romans are leaving that direction. So maybe it matters where I'm at. So let me bring my guys up here this time. They can run. Yeah, there's dead guys everywhere. This was just a complete fail. Now, I guarantee you guys, if I had allowed this to be auto-resolved, then the game would have handed over the city of Syracuse to Rome. But because we actually sat and watched it, and the game had to play out based on, you know, more like geography and topography, and also the decision-making skills of the game mechanic, then all of a sudden they just fell apart. One single phalanx and one single Roman or a Greek general managed to hold off the entire army, which was very, very impressive. And then what, a few Greeks as well. So that was very impressive. Let me see if maybe once those guys are off the map, we'll be able to actually withdraw. Actually, wait, I think I can, yeah, exit battle. Really want to quit? Yes. Perfect.
Our enemies
Okay.
have achieved a great victory, despite the courage and virtue of our soldiers.
That was worth it to me. I didn't lose anything. My fellow Romans lost 1,500 men. The Greeks lost 500. And then also the Scipio lost 2 family members too. So that will, I don't think they're going to be able to recover from that one, to be honest. And again, if we had let them take it, then they would have won. Like, if we would have let it auto-resolve, they would have won the battle. I can almost guarantee it. All kinds of movement up here at Mogo Tiekum. We're being attacked on the ocean again. Who is that? Is that him? No, that's Admiral. Okay, Admiral Marcus. I can't run away, so I have to fight, but we're at a huge disadvantage here. Average defeat, and he's going the wrong way. Please go the other way. And this is, God, he's gonna get sunk, isn't he? Oh! Dang. Well, that was very disappointing, but unfortunately, that fleet got sunk. And now, look at this, guys. It looks like somebody came from the fort and made their way over. Cleon of Sparta. Let's see what type of person Cleon of Sparta. Cleon of Sparta is 22 and has 1 trait, Understanding of Tactics, which is good for his command when ambushing. That's about it. So that means that there's no morale benefit to him. Amulius Julius, however, has the Greek turncoat. He's a Roman hero. He's got +3 morale for that. The confidence in defense, we're actually defending, and he's got +1 command to that. Outstanding speaker will help with his influence and things. I don't think he has anything else for morale. So we've got a +3 morale bonus on this baby and its defense, which means we may be able, as you can see, to our like northeast, there's a mountain. So if we get lucky, we'll be able to kind of ford up to the north again. I could run, actually. Wait. Let's see what kind of army he's got. 1, 2, 3 hoplites. He's got 3 other hoplites. So we got 6 total hoplites. He's got peltasts, and he's got the Cretan archers, or regular archers. Those are, I guess, those are standard Greek archers. So that's a pretty decent army. And then Captain Eupalinus. I can't select and get details on that one, unfortunately. I guess because it's in the city. Which makes me curious, actually, because I do have a spy in the city, so I'm surprised I can't see the details on that one. But I think that Amulius Brutus can take this. And since they're bringing it to me, they're not going to be in the city, which means that we don't have to worry about fighting most of those phalanxes in the city, which is pretty much a death sentence. So, without any more delay, it's time to have our first real battle of Termon. Not that we're going to be there at Termon, but we will be fighting the army of Termon. And if we can wipe it out, if we can kill them all to the last man, then we might be able to just step into Termon and name our claim. So let's do this. Let's fight on the battle map. Yeah! So we don't want to forget that their reinforcements are coming in from the southeast. They're from the east.
Over there stands the Greek army. They make a fine show and are worthy enemies. This army is fully 1/4 of all our warriors. Imagine how we look to our enemies and take heart from that thought. Our people expect great things of us, and we are the men to do great things. Here we stand, here we wait. Let them come to us. They outnumber us, that much is true, but then we do have a fearsome reputation. But we are the stronger. You are trained, dedicated warriors, fit for battle, eager for the fray. And they are none of those things. Last time I fought those men, we were unlucky. It is now time to take revenge for that defeat and teach them to fear us anew. Now I say, this far and no further. Here we make a stand. You all know my worth and what I have done before. Of the foes who attacked me in the past, few ever got to boast of their success.
Very good. So yet again, one of those custom, messages about how awesome our general is. Now, let's look at the topography here, and we're seeing a massive hill in a random place. I didn't expect it, but it's going to be to the south. Now, we are defending, so kind of getting the high ground is almost like life or death. Another idea would be to maybe, fort up in the corner back here, because I think their reinforcements are going to come from that direction, and then the main force is going to be, obviously over here. So if we could get on top of this hill here, this may be the best position that we can hope for. So I think we're going to do that. Let's grab a couple of phalanx, and let's throw these phalanx up here. Let's get the Hastati, and we'll just, let's get the Hastati, and let's back them up here. Let's get this Hastati and back them up here, and then have just a general line of backup for the hoplites. Next, we have the Peltasts, and let's get the Peltasts in. Let's get the Cretan archers as well. These guys are beasts. And then lastly, I think that's everything. Yeah, lastly is just the cavalry. These Equitae have been with us since the beginning, and there's only 33 of them left. They're turning into something of Sarmatian knights under the rule of King Arthur, where they just continue to lose men, but they get more and more epic as they go, because yes, we have 1 silver chevron of experience, so these guys are awesome. So what we'll do with this is we will, we're gonna hop onto the top of this hill and turn a bit to where we kind of face both armies. But for now, that's what we have. So let's group that up and then go ahead and start it and pause. So they're down here. They're going to have to walk all the way uphill, and we want to draw up kind of more or less right here. All right, that'll be where we draw up. The reinforcements are over here. What are the reinforcements? I can't really see them. There's some cavalry. There is some archers. There's a couple of phalanx. This is going to be rough. All right, so what I'm thinking is maybe, this top of this hill is good, but it's like far out. If we were to kind of back up and draw up, again, in a defensive way, right here in the corner, then we still, like, more corner fighting, yes, we might actually have a better chance of defending. So, let's see. Yeah, that is good stuff. I like that idea instead. So we'll tell them all to run, pull out you out of the phalanx, pull you out of the phalanx, and let's go and hit the play button.
In a pathetic attempt to save themselves.
I'm starting to wonder, maybe running this way is too much. Maybe, oh, wait, you guys need to run, and you guys need to run. I mean, we're on top of the hill. They have to walk up the hill. We could be shooting down on them while they come, but we've already got it going, guys. I guess I'll just accept their fate. But if we go over here and look at what they have to do, they have to walk directly up the hill, all the way up to here. And then we're going to be drawn up there. So they actually have to continue walking uphill to get to us. And then on, contrarily, these guys have to do the same thing, but, all the way across the map. So I think that this is a good move. Are you guys still in? Oh, no. Get out of phalanx. I told you guys to stop it. Now run. Go, phalanxes, go. Now, unfortunately, those guys don't have very good stamina, so they're probably going to get tired for a while. But good news is they won't actually, they won't have to move very much longer. Let's get fire at will mode on for all those guys. We're also going to get guard mode on. And obviously, these guys will be in guard mode once they get back into their phalanxes, once they regroup with everybody. And then our cavalry, they're actually in pretty good position because the Equites will probably want to sneak around. Actually, because the reinforcements are over here, coming from this side, we probably will want to be able to sneak out our cavalry from the left, not the right, because it looks like the left may be the stronger side. So we'll get that over here. Y'all go ahead and just run. The phalanx is the only thing lagging behind. I really thought I pulled them out of their phalanx. They don't move fast in the phalanx, but when you pull them out, they don't do so bad. These things are still considered fresh. The Stadi are considered winded right now, but they're pretty much in their position. Yeah, cool. So the phalanx will line up right here. We'll set it up, and then that is a pretty good flank. I like it. Velite, Cretan archers. And actually, I like the Cretan archers location too. There are 160 of these guys with long range, and they're going to do some work. I'm telling y'all right now. Oh my. Alright. So, these guys are set up here. Actually, I don't think anything is coming over here. So, why don't we actually get the Equite and set them up right here. That way they can just get around and do their thing. And then I've also got the Roman general. They're kind of staying in the middle as for the morale bonus and stuff, but also for the fact that they might need to go the other way. You never know which way they're going to end up going to try to wrap up the army. So, all right, these guys are lined up very nicely. I can't see them. I'm hoping that they're getting tired. I'm also hoping that they're a little worried because their leader provides no morale bonus. Our leader is a Roman hero, and the word hero should not be taken lightly. I think that Amulius Julius by far is our best general, and on top of that, he's just a total beast. So we'll see. He's got 56. We'll see how many he ends up with at the end. Also, these guys, they're going to have a long way to go. Lots of yeah, these are just barbarian cavalry. There is their captain. I think these are all barbarian cavalry. Basically missile cavalry, light cavalry, nothing to really worry about. Just the two phalanxes are the problem. And what are these guys? Standard archers. No big deal there. Another phalanx down here too. Alright, so ideally what we do is wipe up this base, or this army. Oh, they're stopping. No, they're not stopping. Okay, that was just an illusion. I was zooming in on them so they were looking like they were moving. But ideally what will happen is the Cretan archers and everything else, see, everything is in fire at will mode, I do believe, yes. So these guys will work their way up the hill, they'll get shot while they make their way up, they'll lose their morale, we'll wrap them up with cavalry, wrap up the army, and then we'll be able to, finish this up before the other army gets here. And that one's not near as dangerous, I don't think, as this one. So continue to advance, please, guys. You're smart that you're walking, but what I did was I ran quickly to get there so that, yes, I get a little tired, but I will rejuvenate, I'll recover, everything will be just peachy. And do I have skirmish mode off? No. Do not have skirmish mode on, guys. I just need you to stand and fight and shoot. Mostly shoot. Oh yeah, this is starting to look a little scary. Oh, and the Cretan archers are already firing. Wow. And did they kill anybody? They did. They actually got a couple kills in 160, 146. They got 14 of these guys down in just a couple of volleys. They are going to run out of ammo quickly, though, because they are never going to start firing. They've always got a target. That is great. And every single piece of the hoplite they can wipe out, the better, especially the central one. Because if we can get the edge, weakened, then... Oh, stop. I accidentally sent them. Don't do that. Just shoot somebody. If we can get the middle weakened, then we start wrapping up from the outside. The middle is already weakened, and it's going to start a mass rout. And that's how these battles are won. So, Grecians, keep going, guys. The Hastati, as soon as they get close enough, the Hastati will throw in their Pila. It'll be a huge morale hit to them as well. And actually, Hastati, could you guys line up like that? Please, thank you. A little more defensive oriented. Thank you very much. Looks like these guys have a shot, or at least they look like they want to throw. They just got ready. That's all they did. They just got ready. Very nice. All right, so with all the Pila and all the bow and arrow fire in the world, we are at 2% of us, 6% of them, and it looks like these guys don't want to do this anymore. I think the bodyguard, and then they actually ran off as well. Too much Pila for them to handle. That is brilliant. I like it. Keep firing, guys. Keep firing. And what's great about the Greeks is that they are a genuinely cautious group. They don't just run in with all they've got, which is good because then it gives us a chance to really do some damage. Oh, we've got ourselves a charge, and now we don't. They decided they didn't want to do this anymore. They got a little bit nervous, a little bit scared, and now we're out of Pila. Now it's all about the Grecian archers. So now we have to really focus on the Equite. What are the Equite going to do? They're going to start wrapping up troops. So let's just hop in there, and hopefully we can break this group, because the group next to them broke. So are they going to break? And no, they're not going to break. Get them out of there. Get them out of there. Quick, 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 quick. Oh my goodness. I just lost so many Equite. I thought they had enough weakened morale to where they would break, but they didn't. That's very unfortunate for us. All right, well, the Grecian archers still doing great to shoot at whatever you have a shot at. These Equite, they're going to be retired for the day. Sorry about that, guys. That was really my bad. Wow, they just lost so many. See what phalanxes do? They do bad things to cavalry. This is not good. And that's about what we're about to see here. Could you just, General's Bodyguard, it'd be great if you guys would just like run right here. Run right into this thing. That would be great. Could you guys do that for me? Right here, just for YouTube, right? Battle cry for YouTube. Go, buddy, go. And then they run away. You guys are driving me nuts. All right, so how are we doing? 8% on 21%. We're not doing bad. We're not doing bad. There is the phalanx. Got my cavalry. We'll probably, it looks like what we're gonna do, what we're gonna end up doing is we're gonna see, I don't know. I can't tell what the weak side is gonna be yet. These phalanx are just waiting. These guys keep wasting energy running back and forth. As soon as one of these things clip one of these guys, game over. All right, just game over. But right now they just don't seem to want to commit. And these Grecian archers, they're doing great work. They're shooting guys left and right, front and center. But that's not all we need. We need a mass rout. That's what we need. These guys are handling a lot of indirect fire very, very nicely. Come on, just approach. Just get in here. Come on. Oh, we got a break. We have a break. But do we have another break? Yeah, eager. Shaken. Ooh, shaken. As soon as these guys engage, I think we'll be okay. Yep, these guys are not doing well. These guys are wavering. These guys are shaken. What are you doing? And their leader goes down. Yes, enemy General Cleon of Sparta, and that is our cue. We need to start getting this thing going, wrapping these guys up. Everything is starting to crash and burn at this point. Don't touch those, they're doing fine. But these guys are dropping, and we need to clean them up. We just need to clean them up. Let's go. No. That group doesn't want to break yet. Let's just clean up these. Come on. That group doesn't want to break yet. Maybe they will once they approach. Once our general... Oh, no. Too exposed. Get them in here. Here, take these guys out while you're coming home. And it looks like it's is it a mass rout? We have a lot of routing units right now, guys, but I don't have enough cavalry to chase them all down. Let's get these guys this time. Enemy General Cleon of Sparta, that is great news indeed. These guys are probably, yeah, this is pretty much a mass rout. You guys chase these guys down. That was just brilliant. That was just absolutely brilliant. Roman General, get in there, buddy. Come on. We have 56. We haven't lost one yet. Get in there. Well, maybe they're worried about these guys. They haven't broken yet. I don't know, but we need to get as many hoplites off the field as possible. But I'm not about to charge my general into prepared hoplites. Like, these hoplites are still alive. They're doing just fine. All right, let's get these guys out of here. I just lost a few men to some projectiles. Let's get them back up here. The Cretians are still doing okay. They're firing into this hoplite right now. Once they make contact, because we got such a good... Yes! Take them out. Take them out right now. Are you doing okay? You're warmed up. You're not even tired yet. You're doing great. This militia hoplite, they might just break because my cavalry's near. Yes, that was all we needed. There we go. Cavalry making her way. Gonna mop up very nicely. 21 of us dead. 41% of them dead. And that is, I mean, that's a lot of loss on our side, but they had significantly more troops than we did, so I would say that it's been a successful attack so far, or a successful defense for us so far. Cretan archers. Let's hammer these Cretan archers. Let's hammer them. And then this hoplite, maybe we'll be able to get them to break because we get the Cretan archers to break. The morale penalty of having troops breaking around you is just undeniable. Yes, the Cretan archers are shaken, but they're not broken. Get away from the hoplites, guys. Get away from the hoplites. And 52 52. Unfortunately, these Cretan archers are still, they're still doing okay. So let's pull them out. Pull them out. Come on. General, get back up here. Unfortunately, now we have no more indirect fire. All of our archers, all of our peltas, all of our Ostati, everybody are out of ammunition. That's why we need more archers. Only one unit of archers made a huge difference in this attack. So, yeah, they're going to make their way through. Why did you run straight through? I don't know, but look at that. Like, they knocked this guy down, but he'll get back up. He's okay. So he's back. He's fine. He's going to rust up a little bit. And now we just have to handle some indirect fire from these guys. These are the Cretan archers. All right. But there's too many left to just initiate an all-out offensive. We need these guys to maybe get really close, start breaking, and then we can send everybody forward to clean up and wrap up everybody. So what are we at? 23 to 50. Oh yes, 50% down already. There's still a full army left, and most of these, I mean, like the archers, they can't set it up to anything. Mainly what I'm trying to do is get maybe 1 or 2 more hoplites to break, like these 2, and then that'll be it. Or this group too. All these, none of those 3 have seen any battle yet. And look at all these. Oh yes. Oh yes, look at all these lovely dead Greeks. I love it. I bet you that's demoralizing, running over your dead comrades at a defensively set up troop base. Oh man, I bet it's rough. Alright, so, and how are we doing? I mean, we're fresh, we're eager, we're doing okay. We're taking some hits, but we're doing okay. Hastati, here, get in there and take out these peltasts. These guys, get in here and take these guys out. We're gonna go on the offensive now. We can't wait. Hastati, get in here and take these guys out too. Mercenary peltasts, let's go in and take these guys out. Can we force a break? Can we force a break? We really need. These guys are shaking, tired, wavering. Come on. Come on. We've got cavalry. We've got cavalry. They're walking. Run, guys, run. As soon as they get close, they might be able to cause a break. And because we're losing Hastati very, very quickly indeed. Come on, guys. You got this. You got this. That group over there is broken. Break. They're wavering. They're going to break immediately. Yes, there it is. The broken hoplites. Exactly what the doctor ordered. Let's just continue to chase them down. Let's get these guys in here. Let's get these guys in here. Let's get these guys in here. And we need to get these guys on these hoplites. Yes, that was fantastic. Actually, let's get these guys in the hoplites too. That was perfect. We've got these Hastati. Let's get them on the Cretan archers. These Velite, let's get them, actually, wait, let's get them on here. We have our general. Oh, and he's engaging. What are you doing? Get away from the hop. Oh, they broke. They broke. Never mind. Get in there. We had 56. Now we're down to 35. We're just picking apart these armies one step at a time. This one breaks over here. These archers are still doing a fine job. Let's get those guys over there. Let's get these guys to chase these guys down. And now we just have this cavalry. This cavalry is all that's left of the Greek army. Oh my goodness, guys. We took some heavy hits to the general's bodyguard, but they'll regenerate just fine. 32% of us down, 71% of them down. Let's get this peltast, and let's get, I'm sorry, the hoplites, and let's start going after these cavalry with the hoplites. These Hastati, let's get them over there too. These Hastati, they can go over there too. Why not? Why not? These Roman generals, let's get them to chase down these archers. I doubt that these guys are going to be willing to engage, given what has happened to their comrades. Let's get these Equitae in there now. There's only 14, but they're just going to chase down and clean up some troops. And then these Hastati, hey, they're doing a great job. Get those Cretan archers down. I wish we could just, like, capture them and save them and like, keep them in our army. But unfortunately, they're too loyal for that, so we're going to have to just kill them off. So yeah, that's a lot of Cretan archers that survived. That's a huge oversight on my part. I should have had some cavalry on them. But that worked out very, very nicely indeed. We need, what do we need? We have, oh yes, these guys, chasing these guys down quickly. Very, very good. The value of these peltasts is very low, actually. Who cares if those guys survive? What matters is that these hoplites get destroyed. So they're doing a great job. These guys are just basically marching away. If we actually pursue them, I imagine they'll just break. Eager. Yeah, sure, you're eager. Let's get everybody and just fire down on these guys, except for these guys. We need all these, actually, yeah. Peltasts, take out the hoplites. Or I'm sorry, Equites, take out the hoplites. And then Equites, take out these peltasts. Very good. All right, these guys are pursuing. It's a cavalry raid. They're eager, supposedly. Their entire army is dead, but they're supposedly eager. All right, very likely story. A likely story indeed. And, ooh, they're charging the Stati. And, no, they don't want to do it. Never mind. Wow. Ow. This group of Astad is getting wrecked right now. We need some people on top of here now. Get those guys. Here, you guys, get on these guys too. Our general is pursuing these militia cavalry. If they just touch them, they will break. At least that's how I perceive this to be. Everybody else is gonna go after these guys. Actually, you guys go around and take care of these guys. I need these guys to be taken down. Are they leaving? Are they actually running away? Have they decided they don't want to do this anymore? Because I wouldn't blame them one flippin' bit. Nope. Oh, no, they're posturing. Get in there, guys. Get in there. Charge them. My guys are tired. Their guys are winded. They could probably actually outpace us as best as they would like to, but I'd like to just chase them off the field, to be honest. I mean, I'm not worried about them. And, oh, what happened here? What happened here? Oh, oh, no. Okay. Everybody just chased these guys down. They just wrecked one of my entire Hastati groups. That is not good at all. Let's get the Equite in there involved too. That is not cool, man. Alright, and now we're just chasing them down. We're so close to winning. Come on, just chase them off the field. That's all I need. That's all I need. These Greek fools just completely dominated one of my Astadi groups. I need you guys to wipe them off the face of the planet. Come on. Let's go. 38% versus 81%. I guess it's just gonna be a game of hide and seek for a while. Oh, touch him, touch him. Nope, too far away. Dang. Maybe eventually things are gonna come. Is it gonna happen? Are we there? Are we there? Nope, we're still just chasing them down. Maybe if they start to regroup in. Oh, boom! That is it. Game over. Game over. Let's chase them off the field. Yes, take them out. Oh, look at all these dead Greece. Oh, that one Roman that died. Oh, the two Romans that we'll ignore them. But look at this pile of dead Grecians that ended up causing the loss of the Greece army. Oh, man, that was just brilliant. There you go. Get out of here. Heroic victory. Yes. All right, so Amulius Brutus has become the wonder of the Roman world. He has destroyed 1,800 Greek troops and only lost 400. Now, let's be clear, losing 400 troops when you're in enemy territory is bad, but the fact that we were able to wipe out 4 or 5 times more than we took is definitely worth it. And we took out Cleon of Sparta, one of their family members. That kind of makes up for us losing Cassius just a few minutes ago, or a few episodes ago. So that was pretty dang good. And, oh no, our Hastati are being attacked. No, Captain Kai is being attacked by Captain Ferriclus. Well, apparently 4 to 5 is the, oh no. 2 armored hoplites versus 2 troops of Hastati. Now, ideally, if I had 1 archer, I could, if I had like 1 archer and 1 Hastati, I'd put the archer on the Hastati, put him on top of the hill, and shoot at the hoplites until it's over. We'd win. But unfortunately, we don't have that. So I guess what we'll have to do is withdraw. Hopefully, he withdraws this way, up north. All right, where'd you go? Oh, they just went right there. All right, so now we have to fight, and I think we're on flat ground, so I don't know. Let's just see. Unfortunately, our reinforcements, they got chased off by in the Navy battles, is now really deep into enemy territory.
Why now? Because the enemy needs killing. That's why!
Okay, well the enemy needs killing. That works. Now we're on defense, so we could actually like, we could set up somewhere. We could set up really, really nicely. Let's set up right up here. All right, that's gonna give me a good vantage point on where I'm at, what I'm doing. So let's set up just like so. Okay, and then let's back them up to the corner. Once again, corner fighting, Rome Total War. Just like that. Perfect. All right, and then their army is here. It's only hoplites. It's gonna take them forever. So Let's triple game speed. Let's exhaust them, okay? Exhaust the troops. Make them walk or run to us uphill as far as we possibly can. Now, there could have been a possibility of using this big old rock here, by the way. Has anybody ever seen a rock this big out in the middle of nowhere? That's massive. Like, that's ridiculous. But if we were to say, if it was like a high ground right here, like this was a high ground, and we were to put our Hastati right here, then they would be forced to attack us directly or from the side. This rock would be a good stopping place. But because we've got a corner right up on top of a hill like this right up here, this actually works pretty nicely in our favor. So let's put this in guard mode and fire at will. And now we get to sit and enjoy as these guys have to make the long journey up the way. Armored hoplites. This is actually our first look at armored hoplites, and I believe, yeah, I think these might be it. Are these it? Oh no, these are it. These guys are dangerous. I'm surprised Greek cities have unlocked the armored hoplites this early in the game, but yes, those are them, and look at them just hopping right along in the triple speed setting. I love it. So, what's great about Hastati is that they do have the Pila, the javelin. So, as these guys approach, they are going to gear up and fire, and it's going to be 2 units on 1. So, if we can get lucky enough to break one of the units, we might be able to break the other. It is all about the morale bonus, morale penalty. Since we have neither, it's just going to be an all-out, it's going to be it's whoever breaks first loses, basically. So because we're on defense, we have the advantage, which is awesome. So guys, are you guys ready? Are y'all ready for this? Huh? Hastati? Is that all you have to say for yourselves? Yeah? Hastati? Yep, that's all they have to say for themselves, guys. So there they are. This is such a pretty land, by the way. I forget where we were. Oh, we're in the Greek heartland, basically. So I think that direction is the city of. No, wait. To the north. Yeah. So that direction is a city of, I think, Corinth. I could be wrong with that. I don't remember the map that well. But there's it's a pretty, you know, look at that hill. It's a massive hill. Okay. All right. Pila's going in, and. Oh, let's go to regular speed here. Regular speed. All right, Pila's being shot out. They have lost about 30 of their guys so far. These are just the standard hoplites, but if we break them, we might have a chance. Otherwise, we're going to be in big trouble. Pila going in. Now all of them are down. Nothing has been broken. Now that we have engaged, is it possible that we will win this fight? It's probably not. I mean, I have a feeling this armored hoplite here, even if we survive the standard hoplite, I think the armored hoplite's probably going to take the win for it, or for them. But they're doing something weird right now. I've never seen this before. Why are they lining up against this unit and not that unit? They're exposing their corner here. They're exposing their corner, and this, I mean, look at this. They've exposed their back to another whole group. Let's take this off of guard mode and just get in there and tell them to fight. All right? Yeah. Charge in there. Charge in there. Get behind this hoplite. Hopefully this one doesn't pursue. All right? Yeah, that's good. Okay, and then let's just leave these guys here to keep them distracted, because going straight into a hoplite will not, or phalanx will not work to begin with. So, how are we doing? We have a 4% down. They have 17, 18% killed. This is good. Because they're facing the wrong direction, we got incredibly lucky here. I think we might have a chance of actually breaking this unit still. They're wavering. The spirit of their general is encouraging, but they're wavering. So that is a good news too. Keep these guys in defense, keep these guys in offense, clean up this edge, and continue walking down their line. Then we have the real threat to deal with, and hopefully they just decide not to get engaged. That would just be ideal. So what are we at? 7% to 22. Yeah, so this is kind of a grinding fight at this point. Nothing I feel like needs to change at this point. Let's see, tired, shaken. They're only shaken though. And there's nothing I can do to help. There's no cavalry to charge with to break them or anything like that. It's just literally as soon as, oh, there they go. There they go. Let's break these guys down and then attack these guys. Attack the armored hoplites. Try to break them too. Eager. They say they're eager. I doubt they're eager though. Yes, attack them. Hopefully they just keep running. These guys need to break now. And now it's going to be all about these guys. Put these guys in defense. in guard mode and get these guys on offense. Attack them from behind. We're engaging them from the front, but we're also engaging them from behind, and that is how you break units. These guys are running. I think we've won. It's not 100% clear though. Here we go. They're reforming. Now they're attacking us. Let's just go into complete offensive mode on both sides. So now they don't know what to do. We've confused them because we surrounded them. Now they've exposed their back to our main force here, while our other force is taking the blunt of it. These guys are actually not doing anything. Again, not good. They're surrounded. They're not going to like this. This is a huge morale penalty to this unit. And as long as we can get these guys to circle back and start wrecking these guys in the back right here, this is what's going to cause the break right here. Get through these 3 or 4. There we go. That one going down was good. Take this guy. Yep, take it. Okay, now take this one. Keep wrecking these guys back here, and the unit breaks. These guys hold still. These guys are messed up. They're not happy with life. Break this unit. Pursue them all down the hill. Come on, guys. You got this. You got this. 31% to 47. Yeah, they're taking some heavy knocks. This unit here taking some big knocks because they're on the wrong end of the phalanx. But this is fine. Fortunately for us, we're behind them. Unfortunately, they're armored hoplites. They're very, very powerful. So I think, yeah, things are doing really badly right now. 41 to 48. Yeah, we had the advantage, and now we don't. These guys are wavering. They're not even in the fight. They're wavering right now. So, guys, I need you. I need you to break. I need you to break. They're eager. They know that they're winning this fight. We had them, but then we did it. There it goes.
But that is not the same as winning a war.
Wow. So, like I said, guys, armored hoplites are epic, and unfortunately, Captain Caius could not stand up to them. We did, in fact, get more kills at the beginning, but then as soon as armored hoplites came in, there was no chance. That's why you don't go into a battle with only infantry. But now, ooh, well, that was convenient. He backed up to the only friendly territory that there was. Actually made it back out to here, and he's back into the fort. So even though we only had like half survive, or a little less than half, now they're in the fort. That works for me. Let's actually merge the units together. Now you guys can be brothers in arms. And actually, they released Admiral Manus. I expected them to attack him full force, but they didn't. So let's get him. Oh no. We're surrounded. I should have maybe brought him out a little further, but he went direct route and ran right into the zone of control of several Greek navies. That is terrible. That is just awful. Okay, well, end of turn report. We're losing a little bit of money. Magna and Tiberius Brutus. We have a new Tiberius Brutus that was born. Let's see who that belongs to. It looks like Tiberius. Okay, so Amulius Brutus has named his son Tiberius in honor of his father, and that also makes up for losing Cassius at the beginning of the series there. Also, Magna is the daughter of Nero, who married Paulina, the eldest daughter of the eldest son, Aulus. So, very good stuff. We like seeing new family members. Construction complete. Tarentum has a trader, and now Tarentum has a blacksmith. Yes, that's good. And then recruitment report. We got a few boats. Alliance. Ooh, alliance between Britannia and Dacia. Well, that's not really that big of a deal, is it? I mean, they're kind of separated and things. And then, yeah, we know about the path being blocked. All right, so I think that's all that we can do as far as building is concerned. Now we have Termon under siege, and Amulius the Brave. Look at this. He has actually, that's called the Vanquisher. This man's many victories have made him popular and respected. Oh man, that is good. Amulius the Brave has been making it happen. Let's go ahead and just hire that mercenary. And I think we have plenty of troops to wrap up Termon. Termon has barely anything, just a few tattered troops, mostly cavalry that survived that attack. And Luca hopefully will open up the gates for us. But that is going to have to do it for today, guys. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Like this video if you liked it, and hit that subscribe button, and join the Klaus family for daily gaming videos. And be sure and tune in next time to see how the battle goes down between Amulius Brutus and the city of Termon, which has no actual family member. So, again, that's it for me. I love each and every one of you, and as always, I will see y'all again next time.